Hello, it's me, that divination witch. I hope you're all doing well. I'm back with another witchy video, and today I'm going to talk about Lilith and how do you know Lilith is reaching out to you. We've had a video on my channel about Hecate, so it's Lilith's turn. So if you want to know, is Lilith reaching out to you? Stay tuned. And if you don't know who I am, hi there, my name's Sarah. I go by that divination witch online. I started off on TikTok posting my readings, and I've branched out here onto YouTube, sharing my journey, sharing information I know, and I try and do it in a down-to-earth type of way. If you like that, please subscribe. I've also got a link tree below, and in the link tree I've got my Etsy store, I've got a Patreon service, both of which you can get readings from me on, so I'd be so grateful if you could check that out. Thank you. Yes, Lady Lilith, she is known as Mother of Demons. She is queen, a queen of the succubi, queen of demons even, but she's not a demon per se. Although she owns the title, you know, although she's like, no, I am a demon. I see her more as a goddess. She's a complex, multifaceted being. I've done videos about her before. Please check them out on my channel. But here's the top 5 signs that she is reaching out to you. Let's get the most obvious out of the way. Number 1, you're drawn to Lilith. So I know when she first reached out to me, years back, I think I've been working with Lilith for 3 years now. And when I first started, I thought I would be all kind of love and light, and I wasn't really interested per se in the darker side of things. Although Hecate was there, but I wasn't actively seeking to work with demons and things like this. And like I said, the darker side of things. I was naive and very much a novice, and then all of a sudden I just felt so drawn to her, and it was like I wanted to step into my own darkness, because we all have darkness in us, we all have light and dark in us. So the most obvious sign of Lilith reaching out to you is your interest in her. Have you suddenly got an interest in her? Are you suddenly drawn to her mythology, to what she stands for, to videos about her, books about her, anything? Artwork? Yeah, that's number 1. Number 2, another obvious one, and I said this similar for Hecate in my Hecate video. If you haven't watched it, please check it out. It's on my channel. It's literal symbols of her popping up. So in your everyday life, and this goes for any deity, you may see symbols and symbology to do with the deities popping up in your life suddenly out the blue. Now Lilith is connected to numerous things. So if you're seeing things to do with the moon, she is connected with the dark side of the moon. So not just looking into the sky at the moon itself, but moon imagery. She's connected with owls, especially the screech owl, because in some mythology she is known to turn into an owl. With her being a goddess of the night, she is connected with bats, the animals bats, so you may be seeing these around you more often, whether it's in real life or online or whatever. I mean, hello, a bat being my bingo wing bat. My other bat, I'm not meaning to swear. I've got another bat on my leg and I ain't getting my leg out. You may also see, what else? So we've got bats, we've got owls, we've got moon imagery, we have serpents, with her being in the Garden of Eden and the whole demonology side of things. She is linked to that. Serpents, the tree of knowledge. Sometimes she is said to be the serpent. She's also linked to flowers like roses. Anything that evokes passion. She is a goddess of lust and love as well. So I, to my knowledge, know she loves roses. So you may see, especially like gothic roses, dark reds, black roses. You may see more gothic imagery around just out the blue, you know, when you're looking online. What else does she like? Vampire imagery, a lot of vampire imagery. It could be, honestly, there's an extensive list of things that she is linked to, and my mind is going blank typically. But like I said in my Hecate video, it's not just literally the stereotypical things, it's things you might associate Lilith with as well. You know, you might associate Lilith with something totally out of the ordinary. Off the top of my head, I think of black feathers when I think of Lilith, and black swans for some reason. Now that is in no mythology or book that I've ever read, that is just my UPG and what I feel. So there you go, it could be something like that. Number 3, another sort of obvious one. When Lilith is around, you will normally get hot flushes. And I am not kidding. Holy moly. Lilith is fire incarnate. It took me ages to get used to her. And even as I'm talking to you right now, I am feeling like, oh, this hot flame. And I don't know how else to describe it other than it's a heat that radiates from inside of you. And you're just hot all over when she's around. She just gives you this hot flush. There's no other way to describe it, no other way to explain it. She is fiery, and that's her personality as well. She's an amazing woman. She has to be fiery to do what she does. So there's another sign of Lilith, getting hot flushes out the blue. Of course, please, you know, if you've got a medical condition, see a doctor or something. I'm not saying to dismiss that, but you know, could be Lilith. Number 4, being drawn to more sexual things, to more passionate things. Being somebody myself, I mean, this is maybe a bit TMI, but I don't really have a high libido. Let's just put it out there. I just don't. Everyone's different. Some people do. But if you are like me and all of a sudden you just have like, oh, not even like desire thoughts, more like self-love thoughts, thinking I am hot, I am sexy, I am amazing, I am an amazing human being, and feeling yourself, really owning yourself. Yeah, that's a Lilith thing. Lilith really brings that out. And she also brings out as well like a fighting kind of essence. And that could be leading on to number 5. Another sign of her reaching out is you saying no more often. Because Lilith has helped me so much with my boundaries. She's amazing for that. An amazing, amazing goddess. And she's fiery and she's a warrior. And she puts up with no crap. So if you are all of a sudden feeling like an inner fire, and not in the literal sense like I've already talked about, but just this spark of rebellion per se, that could be Lilith. That could be Lilith bringing that out of you, because I know she certainly does me. There are times where I am like, I'm not putting up with this, and I just feel her energy there. She's just like there. And I don't even mean to be that way. It's just Lilith's like, no, you're not putting up with it, Sarah. You set your boundary. You stand your ground. You do not have to tolerate that. So there's just some quick ways of knowing that, well, perhaps there's Lilith around you. And, you know, just to finish this video off, if you do embrace Lilith, I want to say from the bottom of my heart how much I love her, how much she has shaped and changed my life. If it wasn't for her and Hecate, I don't know where I'd be now. Both ladies very similar. I've talked about them in a video before, but very different at the same time. And Lilith seriously gives me the kick up the bum that I need every now and then She gives me the motivation, she gives me the drive and the push to keep fighting on and to keep breathing and to keep going no matter what. So if you are interested, if you found me because you're interested in working with her, you will not regret it. Don't listen to the scaremongery things about her. She has been demonized. Literally, it's not true. She is not evil in that sense at all. She is a self-empowered and capable woman, and she is amazing. So what do you think? Do you work with Lilith? Do you know any of this already? Anything else that you want to add to the list? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked it, if you like this video so far, again, please do subscribe. I really appreciate it. And until next time, stay safe, of course, and stay witchy. Bye, my loves. Bye-bye.